Trekcast.
The galaxy's most unpredictable Star Trek podcast.
Live from studios in Idaho and in Michigan, this is Trekcast, the galaxy's most unpredictable Star Trek podcast. Today on the show, we're going to be brainstorming for the award show. Plus, we've got Star Trek news, your listener feedback. My name is Scott, and now, introducing for the first time ever on Trekcast, the new co-host, Corgus of Borg.
Oh, nice. I like that. I like that. I wish I'd thought of that. I would put that in my name.
You'll have to look up what Corgus means.
Oh, no.
So locutus is Latin for, I don't know, like one who speaks or something like that. So I posted a picture in the Facebook group that I meticulously AI'd of you.
Okay. You engineered with computers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Something 10 years ago would have taken like hours of work and an engineering degree and an art degree and stuff like that.
Oh God. I just saw it.
Did you?
Let me just let me pull this up for the class.
Yes, please do.
Yeah. It's interesting. That's it, baby.
Yeah. So that came directly from one of your pictures.
Did it really?
Yeah. It's your picture in the bed. Like
okay.
Yeah. And I just messed with it. I Borgified it, removed your glasses, made your skin tone gray. You're not a regular drone. You're a tactical drone. So you got the armored.
Okay.
Look going on.
I wouldn't think that, but okay.
Yeah.
It kind of looks almost like claymation almost.
Yeah. It was weird what it did to your skin. I kept messing with it. I kept asking it to put tubes coming out of his face, and it kept taking these little colorful tubes, inch long tubes, and just sticking them all over your face. I'm like,
oh, weird.
No, that's not what I want.
Yeah. Yeah, the computer's so stupid.
Oh my goodness, it was fun. It was fun. So, like I said, locutus is like one who speaks. Uh-huh. And then Cordis is of the heart.
I'm sure you prime. Hola, perdidos. Good morning. Which means hello, losers.
Hello, losers. Love it.
Yeah.
So
Great. Yeah, so there we go. I'm a Borg. Yes, and for those of you wondering why am I a Borg now, I should probably explain this. So I recently had a minor surgery last week. That's why we didn't have a show on Sunday, and I was recovering from that. And they implanted a small little device inside of me to monitor my heart. I was born with a heart condition, and so this is just the natural evolution of that I need to just be monitored. It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't shock me like I thought was going to happen originally. No, it's nothing like that. It's just there to monitor my heart. That's it right there. I brought up a picture from my personal Facebook. It's just under 2 inches long, made of steel. It transmits Bluetooth to my cell phone, monitoring my heart rhythms, and then from my cell phone it sends it to my doctor, pretty much constantly. So
Yeah, that's how it starts. It starts with that little 2-inch device, and pretty soon before you know it, you're going to be demanding perfection.
So there you go. Yeah. So this thing will live inside of me for the next 3.5 to 4 years. That's how long the battery life is. And then after that, it just sits there dormant.
Okay.
They can take it out if I want to, but that's an elective procedure and that's thousands of dollars. So probably not. But it's just there. It's going to be a nightmare to go through the airport, is what I was told.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to have a little card.
I have it now. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of fun. My nephews think it's hilarious that now that I have an app for me.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, we're all glad you're doing okay, and we're all pulling for you and making so.
Atreus says, haha, no, I was saying Perdidos like strangers, like because you're being lost or absent. Right. Nice cover, buddy. Nice cover.
Okay.
Yeah. Chazbiz also says good morning. So,
morning, Chazbiz.
Yeah. Yeah. So how you been, man?
Doing good. Had a little Christmas party last weekend with friends over. Had a good time.
Nice.
Yesterday, my wife and I went and saw at the local. We have a civic theater, the Kalamazoo Civic. It's one of the oldest and largest civic theaters in the country. And we saw Annie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what a great performance! What a super! And I hadn't really seen any iteration of Annie in 30 years,
man,
or more, and it was just fantastic.
Look at you going to conventions and parties and performances. Strongbeard is the man of culture.
I'm such an introvert, aren't I?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was fun.
That's cool, man. I'm glad you did that. Well, let's get to the news because I have quite a bit of news stories.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So here we go.
Star Trek news.
I'm sorry. What were you going to say?
Is there any Paramount news?
There is not.
There's not. Okay.
Because they're all kind of in legal entwine right now.
Right.
But our first news story comes to us from the Hollywood Reporter. I thought this was interesting, so it's going to lead off our news segment because I had no idea this was coming up. But apparently, Beam Me Up Sulu, a Star Trek documentary featuring George Takei, gets a February release. So this has unearthed some student films from Takei from back in 1985. They've been acquired by Tribeca Films and will be released as part of the documentary. It will be released digitally on February 17th. I don't know if that's worldwide or just, in the US, but February 17th is the release date. And it's a documentary about George Takei and his time in Star Trek and his life and his, just all these different things. We are interested in figuring out what it is about Star Trek that makes people care about it so much and why these student filmmakers spent 35 years making a fan film. So kind of interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you text me like the week before and say, hey, this is what we're doing for the show, I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah. There's so many Star Trek documentaries and things. And
even if you do say that, I might give you a little bit of pushback.
Yeah, there you go.
Not a lot of pushback. I mean, you're the boss, but
Oh, God, no.
You're Mr. Producer.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's, if people are interested, there you go in February. You can watch
I think there are people that are big Takei fans and people that I don't think anybody hates George Takei.
No, I don't think so. Well, other than
you either love him or you don't really care.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I saw him once at a convention.
Uh-huh.
All he the thing that disappointed me was he was there for one day and just to sign autographs. He didn't do a panel.
Oh,
and I'm like, okay, if I get it, you come out, you want to make money. I understand. I totally I'm totally behind the stars coming out and charging the money to make for the autographs. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any reason for them to come out. But if you're going to come out to a Comic-Con and charge $80 for an autograph, spend 45 minutes doing a panel that day.
Oh yeah,
You
that
know?
makes sense. At least give the people a little something.
Right. And
Yeah.
so I was really, kept asking around. I went up to the booth. I'm like, I went up to the main desk and I'm like, when is George Takei doing his panel? And they're like, yeah, he's not doing a panel.
Yeah.
So
Well, speaking of giving the people a little something, let's move on to our next story. Comes to us from parade.com.
Ooh.
Yes. And we are getting an update a little bit on Strange New Worlds thanks to actress Christina Chong. Sorry, cannot talk today. She has just posted on her Instagram that she is done filming Strange New Worlds completely.
Oh, okay.
Today, she says, I ended a 5-year mission for La'an, and it was an incredible one. So she's done. She posted this on December 13th. So yesterday, on Saturday. Yeah. She's
Did they film season 4 and 5 back to back?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
There's okay. I should probably talk about this a little bit. There are reports out there. You've probably seen them if you're following any of this stuff. That one of the reasons they are doing that is that Alex Kurtzman is not being renewed for his Star Trek deal, and so they've got to get everything done by the end of January as far as filming. So they've got to finish filming Starfleet Academy season 2 because they already signed up to do that. So, but they've got to get it all done by the end of January. So that's why Strange New Worlds got rushed. Apparently, the studio really wanted Strange New Worlds season 5 to just be a movie, another TV movie like Section 31, and
Okay.
and Alex Kurtzman company Secret Heart 8 was able to convince them into a series of shows, and so that's why it's a shorter season. Was it like 5 or 6 episodes? It's supposed to be. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm really resisting the urge to go into a 15-minute rant about
Yep.
Alex Kurtzman. I'm not going to.
We don't know if any of this is true. This is just the rumors that are out there. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I met Christina Chong.
Yeah.
She was a lovely person.
Oh, nice.
I told her I think she does a great job on the show. I told her as much.
Mhm.
I didn't get her autograph or anything. I was just walking by her booth and just said hi. I said, I think you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
And I think I love the cast of Strange New Worlds. All of them.
Mhm.
I think they're great. They got a good leader in Captain Pike. The Anson Mount, I think, is fantastic.
Yeah, I think he's great.
I think that Paramount and Alex Kurtzman are slowly killing Star Trek, slowly
Mhm.
killing Strange New Worlds. But we've all said it on the show before about Dan and I definitely have our opinions about Strange New Worlds and the new Trek and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But Alex Kurtzman is going to be the death of Star Trek.
I mean, we'll get there.
Change my mind.
Yeah. We will get there. All right. Our next story comes to us from trekmovie.com, and we're learning a little bit more about Starfleet Academy thanks to Robert Picardo.
Yay. I'm wearing my Starfleet Academy t-shirt.
There you go. He has now confirmed which version of the Doctor he'll be playing. So this has been a little bit of some wonder if who he will be playing, because we have 2 versions of the Doctor, right? We have the standard version of the Doctor, and then we have that one episode that was set in the future where Living Witness, where he's like the backup version and even testifies about the exploits of the Voyager. And honestly, he should be showing up at Academy right around that time because he took off from the Delta Quadrant, and so it should be right around that time that he would show up. But he did
maybe
confirm
they'll do a storyline about it.
Yeah, maybe not. I guess we'll see. But he did confirm he is for sure playing the Doctor from Voyager, the OG. So that's where he will be. That's who he is. So
I'm curious what plot device they're going to use for his aging. And to be honest with you, because it doesn't make sense that he's older.
Right.
But I will say that I will be okay with just about any explanation. I will be okay with the fact that he's older, just because I'm glad they got Robert Picardo.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
So-
they never really explained it with Data. Data should be the
Not
same thing.
really, no.
Yeah. I wonder
they-
if they'll just go that route, just not explain it at all. Or they'll do something like, "Oh, I updated my holo projection to."
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
don't ignore it. Just say I decided that I wanted to age with everybody so they didn't feel uncomfortable, or I've got this new program that ages me throughout the years, so I look appropriately aged. I age a year for every 100 years we're in existence, or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I mean,
I'll accept it. That'll be the thing I accept.
Yeah.
What do you call that when you accept something that's not really in a plot? That's
the
term for that.
believability.
Yeah. I'll accept that just because I'm glad that Robert Picardo. And same thing with Data. We accepted whatever BS excuse on Picard season 3 that they did about he decided that he was going to be a 65-year-old man because of the body of the new synth, whatever.
Mhm.
We were okay with it. We ignored it. We didn't care because Brent Spiner was back as Data.
Right.
So.
Right. So there you go. He's going to be the original Doctor, original recipe. So yeah. Also coming to us from trekmovie.com. I don't know if you saw this. This is more for our international audiences, but Star Trek is leaving Netflix worldwide and pretty soon. So it's not just Star Trek Prodigy, but a lot of them. So Star Trek Prodigy is leaving in the US probably at the end of the year. It looks like December 31st. You will not be able to see Star Trek Prodigy on Netflix in the US or anywhere, is from what I've read. And we don't know where it's going to go, because it's not going to just go back to Paramount. So that's neat. Prodigy's gone.
Yeah, so because we just started, my son and I, months and months ago, started season 2.
Yeah.
So
you got to hurry up, buddy.
When it's leaving?
The 31st.
31st. Okay, so we're gonna have to binge watch it between now and the end of the year.
Yeah. Or buy the DVDs.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of physical media. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy Prodigy on Blu-ray.
So there's that. And then let's see, for the rest of the series, I'll have to go over to whatisonnetflix.com. Let me pull this up for you.
I think everything else is on. Well, again, international. I don't know what.
Yeah, internationally, it is all on Netflix, but most of it is leaving soon. As you can see on the graphic right there, only that will be remaining is Into Darkness and Star Trek Beyond.
All right. As far as series goes, it looks like they had, and the things that are leaving are all the OG Trek from original series all the way up to Enterprise.
That's
right. Looks like that's what they're showing now, and that's what's leaving.
That is what's leaving. Looks like the license ends on last day to watch is January 8th globally. So
okay.
Yeah.
This must be part of a. Was this always going to be? I wonder. Is this part of a?
Yeah, this is just a long-term contract that's come to an end, and Paramount is not letting it be renewed at this point. Okay. Well, because they're selling themselves, so or they're trying to not sell it themselves. They already did. They're trying to build up Paramount Plus and build up their streaming. So they want all that stuff in house now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Whatever.
You sound so disappointed.
I don't watch Star Trek through Netflix anyways. I just don't understand what's find it, buy it, keep it in one spot. I don't know what Paramount's doing. You didn't mention it in the news, but a lot of people know that Warner Brothers made a bid for, or somebody made a bid for Netflix made a bid for Warner Brothers. Is that what?
Right.
Warner
Brothers
made a bid
for Warner.
Netflix made a bid for Warner Brothers, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, we're going to give you, I don't know, $90 billion for that." And then out of nowhere, Paramount goes, "Yeah, we want to buy Warner Brothers for 100 something billion dollars." In what the news was calling a hostile kind of takeover.
Yeah,
What the hell is Paramount doing?
They're crazy, man.
I'm confused. Like, are you broke? Are you going away, or are you buying $100 billion media companies?
So the company is broke, but the people that own the company are filthy rich. Like
Okay.
unlimited supply of money.
Unlimited supply of money. Just
basically.
money beyond the dreams of avarice. Okay.
Oh yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So what's your end goal, rich people that are just, buying and selling and pretending
They want to
buy
own
and
it
sell?
all. It's like the Highlander. There can only be one.
There can
So
only
there's
be
only
one.
one corporation to rule us all. That's the goal.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
All right.
Oh,
Well, let's get to our last news story. We'll end up with something a little bit, hopefully more hopeful. I don't know, but for those of you who have missed your chance, the Star Trek Enterprise, the Lego D, is now back on sale on the Lego website.
Yay.
It is still $400, $399.99. But here's the problem: it will not be under the Christmas tree. It is back ordered 2 months. So
will ship in 60 days.
Yeah. So if you do it today, the 14th, should be a perfect Valentine's Day gift.
Oh, there you go.
If you want to give somebody the D for Valentine's Day, now you can do it.
Are you hearing that, sweetheart?
She can give you the D for Valentine's Day.
She can give me the D for Valentine's Day.
Wow.
Yes. That big plastic D.
That's oh man. Scott, your mom watches this show. She doesn't need to hear these things.
Yeah, that Lego Enterprise, that'd be not, I mean, we've talked about it a lot, but
yeah. It's not on my top list of things I want to buy.
No.
The funny thing is, so you don't get the shuttlecraft anymore as your gift for spending $400 with Legos. You do get this little like gingerbread train ornament that they're offering.
Oh, well, that turns the tide. That sort of that tips the scales.
Which is kind of neat because you spend $400, you get this thing in February, and then that's when you get your
gingerbread train.
Yeah, no, not really. The train comes earlier, so it sounds like.
What executive made that decision?
I don't know, man.
Like, hey guys, I got a good idea. They're all in a board meeting.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that $400 Enterprise? Yeah. Okay. So what if we bundle it with a tiny gingerbread Lego train?
Yeah.
And everybody, see, because that kind of decision had to go through many processes, many meetings, and it passed every one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they said
Lego, you need to fire whoever came up with that idea. I'm just saying. So
are we gonna get the D?
No. Nope.
I didn't think so either. All right.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, and then the other thing, since we're talking about toys, we should probably bring this up one more time. Is our big toy drive? So
yes.
Yeah. So let me pull that up. There's the graphic. So we are doing a toy drive this year instead of Christmas cards. And so what we are encouraging you to do is give to your local charities. Here in the U.S., we have something called Toys for Tots, where they collect toys for less fortunate families. And so we're asking that you donate, and that you when you donate, use the hashtag Trekcast Toy Drive in your picture, showing off what you're donating, and that would be part of our toy drive. So.
Yep. Yeah. Toys for Tots is a fantastic organization.
Yeah.
As an Army veteran, I can tell you it's one of the things that the Marine Corps does well.
Mm-hmm.
Toys for Tots is it's one thing. The Marine Corps, they're the ones that sponsor Toys for Tots. They do a fantastic job. If you're lazy like me and you don't want to go to a store and pick up a toy and drop it off at a place, my mom and our household, we just went to toysfortots.com or .org, and we just donated.
Oh,
online.
Nice.
So that's an option. So that's what we did, and we sent a link, and we posted the hashtag Trekcast Toy Drive in the in the Facebook group. So that's
Oh,
how
right
we
on.
do it.
Nice. Nice.
Real
Yeah, I've
easy.
got some stuff to gather together, so I got to go drop it off. But yeah, I got to do that soon. But yeah, so that's the Trekcast toy drive. All right. All that is done with the news. It's time to get to our main topic.
Let's do it.
Fun will now commence.
All right. So our main topic is we are going to brainstorm. There you go. The glasses come on.
Glasses are coming on.
We are brainstorming categories for our upcoming award show because it's the end of the year. So we like to do our traditional, award show. So this would be because we wouldn't do it until actually 2026. So 2026 awards.
Yep.
So there you go. So we need to come up with categories. We like to try to keep them a little bit topical for the year. Kind of, see what's going on there. We don't have a lot to work with because only 3 different pieces of Star Trek content came out this year.
Right.
We had Strange New Worlds Season 3. We had Section 31, the movie. And we had Star Trek Scouts, the greatest show ever to exist.
Correct.
So,
correct.
Okay. So we got to do what we can. So for those of you in the chat, if you have a category you'd like to come up with or nominees for categories, please share that. So we're going to ask for your help.
I think we had some ideas in the Facebook group too.
Yes, we did, and I got to pull those up as well.
Okay.
I will get those going. But I think the first one is best piece of Star Trek in 2025, which would be the 3 shows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty easy there.
Trek.
Yeah. So Strange New Worlds, Section 31, and Star Trek Scouts, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to find the posting right now. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Duvall mainly posted about awards for us, like best Trekcast host rant, best and worst of Trek this year, best Star Trek predictions that came true, Trekcast strongest beard of the year. I mean, we could do that again.
Hey, it's always a good category.
Yeah. Let's do that. That's fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Best Trekcast beard. Who are the nominees?
It would just be you and Dan. You guys full beards. I don't.
All right, Scott to Dan.
Now, last year we did have a little bit of there were some overnight votes that came in.
Yes. Yeah, there were.
Yeah.
There was some kind of controversy last year, weren't there?
I felt like the voting was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did too. Yeah, we had there was a little bit of a shakeup. There was a Michigan football type controversy going on, where somebody was accused of adding some votes, voting early and often.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to name any names, so don't worry, Des. You're safe. So I'm not gonna incriminate anybody. So
we could do. This is so messed up. We could do best streaming service with Star Trek and just do Netflix and Paramount Plus and see how it goes.
Best Trek
streaming service. Just watch everybody just dogpile on Paramount.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Okay.
Atreyu says most rewatchable Star Trek movie.
We did do the movie rewatch this year.
Yeah, I mean we could do all the movies. Literally list them all, even Section 31.
Yep. We'll do.
I wonder what movie would be most rewatched. That'd be interesting to list them all and see what people.
So I don't need to write them all. I mean, I'll write them all down for you when I type it out and send it to you.
No, I can just
10.
Get them too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 movies to choose from then.
Yeah. That
so
could be
the
a fun
six-
topic, a
yeah.
fun category. Okay.
Okay.
Most rewatchable movie. Then I guess you got to do most rewatchable series.
Yeah,
You don't have to
I'm
list those out either.
rewatching. I'm rewatching
Yeah.
Picard and Voyager right now at the same
Yeah.
time.
I can list them all out. That's fine. So you don't have to worry about
Okay.
that. Just the category title, and then I'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay. We typically like to do about what, like 8 or 9 categories?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So how many do we got? Like 4 right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if you include the
Okay.
movies. and
What are they?
series.
Let's refresh everybody.
All right, so we've got Best Trek in 2025, which
Okay.
is between Strange New World Section 31 and Star Trek Scouts.
Mhm.
Best Trekcast Beard, and the
Oh,
nominees
yes.
are myself and Dan. Best Trek streaming service between Paramount Plus and Netflix. Most rewatchable movies and most rewatchable series.
Okay. Those are good. Those are
Yeah.
good. Let's see, what else could we do?
Somebody said best rant, but I can't think of specific rants that we had. Like,
yeah, I can't either.
I know I ranted about. I know I've ranted about what's his nuts, Alex Kurtzman,
Yeah.
many times. Dan has ranted about not looking forward to Academy.
Yeah.
You've stayed pretty neutral, pretty positive.
I want to like it.
Yeah,
I don't think I will, but I want to.
right.
We could do, I mean, there's been some trailers, but I don't know if we want to like compare the trailers. Or maybe what are you most excited for? Strange New World season 4 or Starfleet Academy?
Okay, so like most anticipated.
Yeah.
Strange New World.
Oh, and we do know that a Star Trek Scouts season 2 is supposed to happen next year, so you can add that in too.
Scouts season 2.
I mean, that's gonna run away with it, baby.
I'm sure it will. Yeah,
I'm
I don't
sure
even
it
know why
will.
we
I'm sure it
wrote the
will.
other ones down.
So
yeah, I'm gonna do. Okay, so Dan has ranted a lot about Academy, and I've ranted a lot about Alex Kurtzman. So I'm gonna do. If anybody remembers me doing a rant or Dan does some pretty good rants about Academy and stuff like that. So let's do a best Star Trek rant between the two of us.
Okay.
If that's okay with you. Best
Yeah.
Trekcast rant.
We
Best
need categories,
rant.
baby.
Best rant. Alex K. Dan Academy. So far we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, we're almost there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming along together pretty quick. Let's see, most best technology introduced. Top makeout scene in Star Trek movie here. Best technology introduced though. Like what's been introduced this year? Because we had the programmable matter, but that was like in Discovery, and that was
the
year before,
right,
or earlier than that. I don't know if I can't think of any. Well, I guess we had the holodeck episode in Strange New Worlds, and so that was the introduction of the holodeck. Timeline-wise.
Right.
Yeah.
I am a little intrigued about the best makeout scene. I take it they didn't have a lot of sex scenes in Scouts. I didn't see it, so.
I mean, it's not. It's for the children. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They're too busy fighting off giant balls of boogers and.
Right.
Which is an actual episode.
Oh God. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's for the children.
It's for the children. Okay.
Just like the Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang
are for the children. Have you not heard that?
No.
There's a famous award show clip, and someone on the stage says Wu-Tang Clan is for the children.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
I I'm also trying to think. What were the romance triangles? Because
Oh.
Noonien Singh, Stop Seeing.
Oh. You know what other Star Trek we got to add to our list?
Oh,
For best show?
Khan.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. Four. Which was good. Yeah, that was
Yeah, it was
actually
pretty
really,
good.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to Star Trek Con, I suggest you do it.
Yeah.
It's little bite-sized chunks. They're like less than a half hour long, um, and it's a really, really good storyline. So very well produced.
You know, we could do like best performance of a classic Star Trek character by a new actor.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
you could do like Pike and Spock and Khan. You know,
Of classic.
Star Trek character by a new actor.
By new actor. We've got, let's see, Pike.
Yeah, just put the names down. I'll get the actor names later.
Okay.
So Pike, Spock. You got Scotty. I'm trying to think what other characters. Chat, help me out here.
Khan.
Khan. Yeah, because Sulu and Tuvok they played themselves. Those are the original recipes.
Right. Yep.
So that don't count. And then on Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, I don't. Oh,
yeah,
Chapel.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Chapel.
Oh, Uhura, Wild Bill. Yeah. Mbenga, Jazbiz. Yeah.
Yep.
This will be an interesting category to see who wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be Spock.
I kind of already know who I'm going to vote for. So. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so that's an interesting category. That's kind of fun.
Yep. If there's any others that we can think of, I'll add them to the list.
Yeah. Huh. We could do what project we're most excited about. What potential project we're most excited about. We could do the Tawny Newsome space comedy, the Archer political drama, the upcoming Star Trek movie reboot.
All right, so okay. What was the first one you mentioned? The the Tawny Newsome comedy.
Space comedy, yeah. Star Trek comedy.
And what else?
There was the Archer show.
Yeah.
I mean, these are the ones we know about, right?
Right.
And then the reboot movie that's going to be done.
Okay. Yeah, potential project we're most excited about.
Yeah.
Newsome comedy, Archer show, reboot movie. Okay.
Chad, any other categories you guys can think of? Feels like you want to go through the list one more time.
Yeah. So for the categories are Best Trek in 2025. So we got Strange New World, Section 31, Star Trek Scouts, and Star Trek Con. Best Trekcast Beard, either Scott or Dan. Best Trek streaming service, either Paramount Plus or Netflix. Most rewatchable movies, most rewatchable series. The most anticipated Trek between Strange New Worlds Academy and Scouts, Season 2. The best the best Trekcast rant, either myself ranting about Alex Kurtzman or Dan ranting about Academy. And we've got best performance of a classic character by a new actor, where we have The nominees are Pike, Spock, Scotty, Khan, Chapel, Uhura, and Mbenga. And potential project we're most excited about, the new Tawny Newsom's Star Trek comedy, the Admiral Archer show, or the reboot movie. What was the reboot movie? What were they talking
It was
about?
the one they just announced.
Okay.
They're going to complete. It's not going to connect to anything at all. It's by the team that made Spider-Man No Way or Spider-Man Homecoming.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I mean, if it's new Trek and not, I'll watch
it's
it.
completely new. Like,
I'll watch it.
yeah, we don't know if they're going to do like Spock and Kirk and all them again, but they said it's going to be completely new, not connected to anything. They have not confirmed if it's, a reboot of that or what, but it's supposed to be the beginnings of the Federation.
Mm.
So
And are they also unbondaged, unshackled, untethered from canon?
yeah, because they're
I'm
completely
sure.
rebooting.
Completely.
They're
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't connect to anything. It's whatever they want it to be.
Yay! What all the fans are asking for.
Yes, yeah. I would do like the Star Trek movies or books or games, like best books that came out this year or best. I guess I could just look them up.
Nobody reads them.
No,
I
they
mean,
do.
I've been reading or listening to a lot of audiobooks that have come out on YouTube. Like they're free on some YouTube channels. I don't know the legality of it, but they're up. I've listened to them. So some of them I've actually I just listened to Q Squared, and that was narrated by John Delancey, and it's one of my favorite Peter David Star Trek novels. It's about him and Tree Lane and yeah. It's
Oh,
a really
it
good
looks
book.
like there was only 2 books released this year. So,
Okay.
I'll just put Star Trek books release 2025, and I'll make the list.
Best Trek books.
I'm looking up video games as well. Oh, there was 2.
I played Star Trek Resurgence. Is that the name of it? Yeah, and it was it was a sit back, choose your own adventure kind of book or kind of game. So it was a fun way to sort of kill time. If you're not a Star Trek fan, that you'd hate it, but it was fun to follow a Trek story.
We have two new video games coming out next year. We have Star Trek Infection, a VR survival horror game. So this is only for VR. And that should come out in March. And then we have Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown, a single-player survival strategy game for PC and consoles. We don't know when that's coming out just yet. At some point,
I might be interested in that.
Yeah. Yeah, Voyager, we don't have a release date yet.
I think you could download the demo.
Yeah, you might be able to. I don't know. I guess I could search for that.
Yeah, I think you might be able to download the demo.
But let's see. Yes, a demo is available for Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. So there you go. That is on Steam, and you can play the first sector of the game. Huh.
Okay.
I guess we could do upcoming games and best book releases. Why not?
So you want to do like most anticipated upcoming games?
Yeah. I wonder what'll win. Probably the Voyager game.
All right.
Do you guys play VR games? I'm asking the chat. I don't. Do you?
We've got we've got an Oculus.
Okay.
And I use it maybe 3 times a year, and every time I use it, it's fun.
Yeah.
And my son uses it just about every day. He's got different games he uses. it's the family's VR, but it kind of lives in his room. So
Right, there you go.
every once in a while, I'll say, "Hey Tyler, can I use a VR?" And he's like, "Dad, it's our VR. You can use it anytime you want." I'm like, "Okay, just making sure."
There you go. There you go. Well, cool. Well, that's what 11 categories so far.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're good.
Okay, I think that's good. A Wolf says, "Good morning, Trekcasters. I'm late to the brainstorming session, but I'm here." Well, thank you for showing up.
Good morning. So I'll go over the categories one more time. We've got Best Trek. I'm just going to go over the categories.
Yeah.
Best Trek in 2025. Best Trekcast Beard. Come on, guys. Best Trek streaming service. Most rewatchable movies. Most rewatchable series. Most anticipated Trek. Best rant. Best performance of a classic character of a classic character by a new actor. I'm intrigued by this one.
Yeah, me too.
Potential projects coming up. Best Trek books and most anticipated Star Trek game.
Yeah, I think those are good categories.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, so I will, when Scott sends me the information, I will make the form that you can find on our website. That'll be on trekcast.com, and you can submit your answers. It'll just be a Google form that you fill out, multiple choice. So that'll be there. We'll make an announcement when it's up in the Facebook group and on social media, so you guys can participate. But yeah, that's pretty exciting. A Wolf says no worst of categories. Well, what would you suggest? I mean, we could do all the best of nominees and just turn that and say worst Star Trek of the year. And
yeah, if you see a nomination that in here like Daniel, that you think would be great, reverse engineer, just go ahead and add that.
Yeah, I mean, we could do worst performance of a Star Trek character, of a classic character.
Right, but like
that would be interesting to see too.
Right, but like best Star Trek streaming service, I think that's going to be a one or the other kind of thing. So
yeah.
Whatever one does it with, that's
going
to be the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to listener feedback. I think we're pretty good there.
Let's do it.
Listener feedback.
All right,
I'm
so
just checking to see if I have any emails.
Yeah, and for those of you who want to join us, just X up in the chat, and you can join us. We also do have other ways for you to participate. I'm trying to find the graphics. Oh yeah, here it is. So we do have a phone number that you can leave us voicemails. That's 570-661-0001. You can leave us a voicemail. Just keep it, about 2 minutes, and we will animate you, and it'll be a lot of fun. We also have got our social media accounts. We're all over the place, social media-wise, and we're more than happy to participate with you. Everything's growing pretty big. The Instagram is now over 18,000.
Oh, wow.
Crazy. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So we need people on the TikTok though. That needs to grow. So join us on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the more you interact with these things, the more you like it and share it and just leave a comment, the more it sort of shows up in the algorithm and gets spread. So
Atreyu says, assume the Wakanda pose if you want to join feedback. Because the X up.
The X.
Trekcast forever.
That's great.
I hope Chazbiz does the Wakanda pose when we bring him in. I want
to see.
Yeah. Let's bring him in. Let's see if he does it.
Responsibility.
Okay. All right, Chazbiz, are you? Oh, there he is.
There he is. Yes. Trekcast forever.
There you go. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How are you guys?
I'm good. I'm good. So, what do you think of the categories?
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like, I bet over the next week or two we'll have other ones come up.
Maybe. Yeah. Should be fun to see what wins, and is there a particular category you're excited about to see how it turns out?
Best goodbye to Dr. Girlfriend. I call her Dr. Girlfriend. I mean Captain Girlfriend.
Captain Dr. Girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except that
She
like
was
no
on
one else
every
said
episode
goodbye.
this year almost
Yeah.
until she turned into a statue and left.
Yeah. Captain Lizard augment girlfriend.
That's right.
Captain Lizard augment Lily girlfriend.
That's right. That's right. Just all the titles we can put on that
Yes,
thing.
she's a flower. She's an augment. She's a lizard person.
That's right.
She's
That's
got all
right.
those
Yes.
superpowers.
That almost sounds like a song. She's a flower.
She's
got those
an
superpowers.
augment.
Lizard.
She's a
Yeah,
lizard girl.
Oh man, we got to make that an AI song.
Oh
No,
my goodness!
No.
Or come up with a limerick.
Yes, yes.
Oh man, that would be hilarious.
There once was a girl who was a lizard.
Oh no.
Okay. I think
Okay.
I know my next project.
No.
Yeah, you can see the wheels turning in both your guys' heads.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I did do I have done two like poems,
Uh-huh.
I did the Trekcast one and I did the Ode to Spot the Deuce. Ode to Captain Lizard Girlfriend. Okay. I'll
So
get
how many
where
content violations are you going to get, Scott?
Captain
Oh,
It's
Lizard
like,
Girlfriend,
sorry,
that's great.
your generations are up because they're all content violations.
right.
Have to wait 24 hours.
Yeah. I can't participate in the Trekcast Facebook group anymore, guys.
It's more like rock paper lizard scissors lizard Spock type game. Yeah.
Oh, I like
Yes.
it. Yeah, I
Oh,
like
that would
it.
be funny. Yes. Be statue, lizard, flower,
Flower,
girlfriend,
augment,
Augment girlfriend.
captain,
captain. Yeah.
captain.
And then like job. She was trying to find a job and not and like
Yeah.
And
yeah.
she just wouldn't leave the ship. She's just like,
Yeah.
instead of being in like some fancy medical facility like on Earth or another planet, she's just hanging out on the Enterprise.
It's causing problems.
Yep.
Yeah, she's just
Yeah.
like, I'm trying to
fine.
captain here.
I'm
I'm trying to captain.
I'm captain here. I'm captain in here. Oh.
man.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with the categories. I think it'll go well. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
so do you think next week will we have a hostile takeover, or will Netflix win the bid, or
Well, the hostile
Yeah.
takeover is going to take a while, from what I've read.
yeah, because they're getting Saudi money and probably everything else.
No, it's
brought
not
together.
just that. From what I've read, the way it works is they're going directly to the shareholders, not just to the management. But the management owns a lot of the shares too, so it's kind of
Yeah.
like so
Well,
basically,
if they can
Yeah.
completely take over, they can fire the whole board.
well,
right?
it depends on how many shares are out there amongst the public versus
Yeah.
how many are internal. I don't know those percentages, so I couldn't tell
Well,
you for sure.
That's the thing with Time Warner. There's probably a ton out there
Yeah,
because they've been bought, and was it AT&T purchased them for $85 billion?
I know this. David Zaslav, the current CEO of Warner Brothers, he's going to make out like a bandit no matter
Oh.
what.
Oh yeah,
No,
he's,
yeah.
Yeah.
he's buying
Yeah.
a new condo somewhere.
Oh, he's buying all the new condos.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like-
So
He's buying a yacht, not a condo.
what's funny is so I've been following this merger for Star Trek, but two also for wrestling, because the
Oh,
second
yeah.
biggest wrestling promotion in the world is called AEW. They are currently on Warner Brothers.
Mm.
And if they go, if
Oh, they
Netflix
are.
buys Warner Brothers, Netflix owns the worldwide distribution rights for WWE. So you can't have them both on Netflix. So what's going to
No.
happen? Yeah.
They're gonna
So-
sell out to Paramount or piecemeal.
Then
it or
it'll be the greatest pay-per-view of all time, AEW versus WWE. The winner gets to stay on Netflix.
Well,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, was it WCW and WWF back in the day?
Mhm.
You had and then they combined, and then
Yeah.
and it was really the best years when there was two of them competing.
Right, because
They're
they had a
Nitro and
reason
Raw.
to compete. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't the WWF have to give up the WWF because the World Wildlife Federation?
Foundation. Yeah. World
Okay,
Wildlife Federation,
Foundation sued and won.
hmm Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I remember, that was a
Yeah.
long
They
time
had that-
ago.
Yeah. Turned it into WWE. And the
Yeah.
funny
Yeah.
thing is, like, AEW is owned by the Khan family, and those guys are just loaded. They own like the Jacksonville Jaguars. They own like a soccer league or a team, and a few other things like multi billionaires. They could buy WWE if they really wanted to.
Right,
So yeah,
right.
it's just
For our non-sports fans, the Jacksonville Jaguars is an American football team.
that's right. That's right. As opposed to a
Jacksonville,
Well, as
Florida.
opposed to like a wildlife sanctuary.
that's right. That's right. They own a tiger, a lion.
Yes.
or, yeah.
They just set them out on the field and
That's
let
right.
them attack the players.
It's just like the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Someone go out there and pet the jaguar. Oh, he died again. Well, maybe next week someone will get to pet the jaguar. People
Yep.
paid to
Yep.
come watch that. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, who knows what's going to happen? It's going to be a lot of billions are going to be changing hands, and the fate of some of our favorite franchises is sort of up in the air.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, with Paramount.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, this one in particular, it's like, especially Star Trek, because
Mhm.
you know, who knows about the new owner? Does he like Star Trek or does he hate it? So,
well, that's the thing. You know, what does the new owner like? You know, speaking of franchises, I just watched Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning. We watched
yeah.
it. Well, I say I watched it. My wife fell asleep because it's all the same. You know, just insert Tom Cruise fighting, and
That's right.
Awesome
That's right.
stuff.
you know, and
Yeah.
it was kind of funny because Tom Cruise is like 60 now,
Mhm.
and there was a fight sequence in the movie sort of early on, and instead of showing the fight sequence, Tom Cruise fighting these multiple bad guys, all they did was show Haley Atwell's reaction to the
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like she was just
Yeah.
they didn't, you know, she was just all they did was show her reaction and her like surprise and disgust, and they didn't show the fight sequence at all. And I'm thinking, oh, Tom Cruise didn't want to film this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did
Or-
you
or
see it,
he- like-
Chazbiz?
It probably didn't look to his standard, you know. He probably was like, "Let's do something else.
Let's do
So,
something different. I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, because he's 60.
Yeah, and he likes to do his own stunts. He doesn't like to have
Yeah.
that double in there.
So
It's
it
like
was,
that
it was an
airplane
okay. It was
stunt. He's
it was a
on
fine
that air-
movie. None of it made sense. I turned my brain off and just, you know,
Yeah, just popcorn movie.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
some great callbacks to the earlier films, and
Yes,
Yeah.
especially the first one.
especially the first one. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yes, I can't believe they brought that. You know,
that dude back from the
Yeah, yes.
sealed room where the
Yeah.
yeah.
They could have brought back Ghost Emilio Estevez.
That would have been great. Yeah, that would have been great. They
Good.
killed off my favorite character,
You
Ferguson.
mean they could have killed him off the elevator? He's been up there for like
Yeah.
30 years.
Right. Yeah, just a
Right.
skeleton. Yeah. Yeah, they killed off the actress's name is Ferguson. They killed her off in the
Oh,
last
Rebecca
movie,
Ferguson.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, Rebecca
Oh,
Ferguson.
and she was probably my favorite character on there, and then she got replaced by Haley Atwell. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they're both tall, cool drinks of
Eye
water,
candy.
so yeah, they're
Mhm.
easy on the eyes. So
Yeah.
um,
I wonder how when they cast that, you're gonna play his girlfriend, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Rebecca Ferguson was like a badass.
yeah, she was. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
her
rolled
death
on.
was kind of surprising in the last movie, but spoiler alert for anybody who
Well,
hasn't seen.
I think what happened was the Dune contract. She was doing Dune and other projects, and
Yeah, that's true.
And
Oh,
then
I
you had
just
the
Dune 3's coming out
pandemic.
next year.
yeah,
Is it? I don't. Have they even begun shooting that?
That's what they
Yes,
said.
yeah.
Dune 3 was
Oh,
coming
okay.
out next
All right.
year.
all along.
Avengers 3 or Avengers 4, 5, 9 is
Doomsday.
coming out
Doomsday, yeah.
next December.
Yeah.
Just over a year away.
Spider-Man
still
comes out next
August.
year too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Supergirl.
Supergirl. Lot of cool movies coming out.
Yeah.
So
I read a thing
Super.
too that like if you want to see the new Doomsday trailer, the new Avengers Doomsday trailer, you have to go see that what is that? Avatar Fire and Ash. But the way they're going to do it, the report is every week for the first 4 weeks, it's a different Avengers trailer.
Oh, that's cool.
So you have to go
That's
see
really
that movie 4 times to see the Avengers trailer.
I'm not. I saw the first one in the theater, the first Avatar,
They're
and
long.
was blown away.
Yeah.
It was amazing. The 3D, the visuals, the story, everything. They waited too long to do the sequel,
Yeah.
and it everybody lost interest. And so I saw, Avatar, water and Avatar Titanic, and I wasn't number one. I don't like water. Whatever, but it was just kind of more of the same. It's like the wow factor. It was like watching it's like watching Jurassic Park come out over and over and over again. It's just like, okay, yeah, we've seen this, been there, done that. I have no interest in seeing Up in Flames, Avatar, or whatever it's called, Fire, and you lost me, Jim. Cameron,
I haven't even seen the second one, but it's like one of the highest grossing films of all time. Like people saw it, which is crazy.
They were trying to recapture that magic, and that's what people went and saw. They wanted to feel that magic again, and it's like
what's crazy is like, I listen to a lot of film podcasts, and James Cameron has been making the rounds and getting ready for Avatar, and so he's been on these shows, and the way he talks about this thing, it's so passionate and so exciting. I'm like, man, I wish I cared about this.
Yeah,
I don't. I just don't.
Yeah. A-Wolf says Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat coming out next year. I've seen some stills of Street Fighter.
And the trailer's out too.
It looks ridiculous, but Chun-Li looks amazing, and apparently there is an actual scene like the bonus level in Street Fighter 2
that's in the trailer.
where you beat up a car. Yeah, and I'm going to go see it just to watch that and just to see Chun-Li.
What's funny is like if you watch the trailer, because both these films have got trailers out right now, right? If you look at the Mortal Kombat trailer, you look at the Street Fighter trailer. Street Fighter very clearly went, we're going to go cartoony and goofy, and Mortal Kombat went, we're going to go gritty and realistic, which is kind of how the way the games are, anyways.
Sure.
So
sure.
So
I was more of a Street Fighter person than a Mortal Kombat guy.
I was more Mortal Kombat. So
I spent a lot of time playing Street Fighter 2. In fact, I just bought the Ultimate Edition for the Switch, so it's got
nice.
Everything from Street Fighter 1 all the way up to Street Fighter Ultra Turbo Awesome. So,
I played Mortal Kombat and I never played a Street Fighter. Can you believe that?
Street Fighter's fun, and the fun thing about I bought that game. I bought Street Fighter Ultimate Edition, and I still remembered some of the special moves. Chun-Li and Ryu were my go-to characters, and I still remembered all their special moves. The Hadoukens and it was great. It's a lot of fun. So very nostalgic.
Hey, well, the only Avatar I care about is season 2 of The Last Airbender on Netflix.
Yeah. You guys and my son have tried to get me into watching The Last Airbender.
Good, man.
I hear it's good. I watched maybe half a season.
You got to watch them in order. But I think they're great. The character arc for Prince Zuko in the first season is incredible. The way they do that.
I'll put it in my queue.
Which one did you like better, the live action or the original?
The original.
Yeah.
The live action's good for what it is, but
So if I watch The Last Airbender, what should I start with?
The original.
Season 1.
Season 1.
Part 2.
Yeah. When did that come out?
Oh, I don't know, like 2016 or
okay.
I don't know when it was.
It was before Avatar.
2016.
No, way before that.
What's it based
2005,
on? The Last
2005.
Airbender is based on something, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's an original IP.
It's the original. Okay.
That's why they got called Avatar, The Last Airbender, because it's before Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the season 1 came out in the mid
2005. 2005.
Okay. And that's anime?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll tell you this. Prince Zuko, the main bad guy in the first season, he is voiced by, what is this guy's name? Dante Bosco, who you know better as Rufio from Hook.
Oh no!
Oh
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Rufio. Yeah,
yeah.
Hook's one of my favorite
Oh,
movies growing up.
Well, there you go. Now you're hooked. Now you're
Now
interested.
I'm hooked. Now I'm hooked.
Yeah.
loved
Yeah.
Rufio
So
was-
just think Rufio's about to kick that little kid's ass, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Talk
Looky,
about
looky.
it,
I got
yeah.
hooky.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he dies.
There
Then
you
they
go.
killed him.
Spoiler alert for Hook.
Yeah. For an 80-year-old film or whatever it
Right.
is.
Hook with Robin Williams is a fantastic film. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Dustin Hoffman as Hook.
1991. I just looked
Robin
up.
Williams as Peter Pan. Julia
Man.
Roberts as Tinkerbell.
I got to
It's
show
a
that one to
really,
my nephews.
It's a really fun
Smith
movie.
as Wendy.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
she's old
Bob
Wendy.
Hoskins.
Oh, he's great as
Yeah.
Smee.
he's best
As
Smee.
yeah. It's fantastic.
Oh,
Check it
poor
out.
guy. I recently saw the Super Mario movie with Bob Hoskins.
God.
God.
Whoa,
Oh,
oh
it's just-
wow.
Listen to podcasts about how bad that movie
It's
was.
so
man.
bad. It is so bad.
I
All right.
I want to watch Masters of the Universe.
Oh,
I think it's on Netflix or on YouTube.
no. The movie.
Yeah, the movie.
Oh, you're talking about the original Masters.
The original movie.
The original live
New one
action.
now.
And the reason is because I'm listening to Robert. I call him Robbie because we're on a first name basis.
Right,
But I
of
listen to
course.
Robert Duncan McNeil and Garrett Wong's podcast, and they talk about him. Robert Duncan McNeil was in Masters of the Universe.
Oh
like-
yeah, yeah.
So I want to. Maybe we should review that sometime.
Hey, let's classify.
I'm not
it as
against
canon.
that.
Okay, when we're having a slow week at Trekcast, let's review Masters of the Universe because I need an excuse to watch it.
Well, you can watch it
I
for
would
free on
rewatch that
Tubi right
again.
now.
Free on
Yes.
Tubi. Okay.
Yeah. So, shoot, I
Alright.
know what I'm doing this afternoon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, we should probably be wrapping it up if we're talking about other movies and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, that's connected to Star Trek. You got a Star Trek.
Kind of. Yeah. But still.
Yeah.
Pack.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening. We'll catch you next time.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Get with us on social media. I love interacting with you guys. That's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
absolutely.
Strong Beard, I like that troll you had yesterday on that comment section. So,
I don't know where that came up. Like that was a 9-year-old comment that all the comments on it was 9 years old, and it just showed up on my feed.
Yeah, same with me. Whatever.
And it was just a
Whatever.
comment about how I don't like Trekcast anymore because it's just gone downhill, and I just I trolled the comment. I'm like,
Yeah.
the new guys are horrible, and this new guy, the Strongbeard, oh he's ruining Trekcast, which may or may not be true. I don't know, but
No, we're doing good.
we're having fun.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, guys.
All right, man. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
This is Captain Benjamin Sisko of Deep Space Nine and Space God to the Bajorans. I have a mission for you. This falls outside of Starfleet guidelines, so I can't order you, but I'm asking for volunteers. Volunteers who will subscribe to the Trekcast YouTube channel, leave 5-star reviews on your podcast app of choice, and share Trekcast across your social media accounts. If we can make our audience bigger, we might have a chance against the Dominion. Are you ready? Subscribe, like, and share. Are you with me?